What's up, everyone? So last time I streamed, we minted Cardano Testnet tokens on our relay node, but we have yet to transfer those tokens off into our Testnet dataless wallet. We also have not minted an NFT yet. We minted tokens, but we have not minted an NFT. Now, I have not minted NFTs on the mainnet before. I have minted mainnet tokens, the native assets, but I haven't actually minted a digital image or the NFT side of things. So we're going to be doing that today. Let's go ahead. So we started by opening our dataless wallet, but now we need to open up a terminal. I want to just monitor our node through G Live view. So let's go ahead and go to G Live. Now we do have script set up on this node, so it automatically starts up when the computer starts up, when I boot up this drive. So we have these automatic scripts using systemd. That automatically kick our Cardano node online when the computer boots. So let's go ahead, and now we just need to type in these 3 commands to get G Live started up. So let's go ahead and do that. We opened up a terminal, type in our password here. Now it's a little finicky. When you need to type in your password, you need to actually go through this process twice. So, and then with this one, since we're doing this on mainnet, or excuse me, since we're doing this on testnet, we actually need to open up a text editor here, paste this in, and change this from mainnet to testnet. Now, for those of you out there wondering, we are still working on our complete stake pool guide for setting up a stake pool using the CoinCashew guide and Ubuntu LTS. That is in the works. I hope to release it by the end of this week. No promises there, but I think we will eventually get there. Let's get back to our terminal here. Where to go? There we go. And then we can just type in this last one to run the script. So need to do any updates. Nope. There we go. So you can see our node here. We don't have any incoming connections, and as I stated in prior streams, we don't need any incoming connections on the relay node in order to get it to mint tokens off of it. The only reason why you need incoming connections is if you are using this relay node to run a stake pool. You need incoming and outgoing connections in order for the node to be effective for running a pool, to keep up with the missed slot leader checks, or not missed slot leader checks, but to keep up with the slot leader checks, relay that information back to your block producer so it can be ready to mint the next block. So this looks good. I've noticed this node is falling a little bit behind the blockchain. On my mainnet relays, this number really doesn't go above 100, but not a big deal. And then we can bring up our journals here. Let's open up another terminal by doing Control-Alt-T. Follow the journals here. You just see everything that's going on. Here, I just want to open up another tab here. Check YouTube, make sure the stream looks okay. Yep, looks like everything is looking just fine. Let's start some music here. I think I have a tab somewhere for that. Trying to turn that down as much as possible. This is White Bat Audio, by the way. Shout out to him. Makes a lot of really good, no copyright synthwave music. Skip to the next song here. And let's see where dataless is at, because I need this to be totally synced in order. So it's 77%. Hopefully on testnet it takes a little bit less long than on the mainnet. Now that last 10% from 90 to 100 usually takes a pretty long time. So hopefully that will sync completely during our live stream here. That way we can see our NFTs and our tokens being received in this wallet. So first things first is we want to get the tokens out of our relay node here and sent to a receiving address on the dataless wallet. So let's go ahead and find those commands. So it's not in the CoinCashew guide. Let's actually close out of that for the time being. We need to go to the minting native assets here. Again, not NFTs. We minted assets, these tokens. But we will be minting NFTs on this stream, hopefully today. Let's go ahead and see. So we've already gone through all these steps except for transferring the tokens out. Minted the tokens. Sending tokens to a wallet. Here we are. Okay. Oh, accidentally made this full screen. Okay. Okay. So we need this. Let's actually find our wallet balance real quick. So we need to see what's on here. Oh yeah, I didn't set the parameter yet. You know what, I am going to go back to CoinCashew because I know how to do it through here. And this song's kind of crazy. Let's find a different one. Go to another White Bat mix, my favorite one.
10 hours studying with this
The LA Sunset mix. There we go. All right. So let's find our wallet balance here. All right. Grab a text file. We're going to need to alter this command. So this is going to be testnet. And then I think we need to put in that number behind it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think it's testnet magic. I think we need to put that in there. Okay, and then our payment address. We need to alter the file path here. So let's find out where our payment address is. It's going to be in the My Node section, I believe. Actually, no, it's not. It's in our tokens folder. There it is. So we got to grab the properties, copy the parent folder, file path there, paste it in there, add another slash, and this command should be good to go. So let's check our balance. There it is. Okay, so we got our Lovelace in there. So this is our ADA. Got about 1,000 ADA in there, or testnet ADA. And then these are our tokens. So by the way, with Lovelace here, you got to subtract these last 6 numbers. These are all decimal points. We actually only have 999 ADA in this relay node's payment.address. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, actually with the tokens, this is an accurate number. With the actual ADA or the Lovelace, you need to subtract 6 zeros at the end. So this is one of our tokens, and this is the other one. So we minted 2 different tokens, and now we're trying to send those to Daedalus. So let's go ahead and grab a receiving address from Daedalus. Copy that address down. We'll toss it in here. All right. Just one moment here. All right. So now we're going back to the assets page, send to, where's that section? Sending token to a wallet. Okay, here we go. All right, grab our text file again. Grab our receiving address, toss it in there, paste receiver output. We need the TX hash, so we could find that by, I'm going to minimize these terminals. We could find the TX hash by going here. Here it is. Paste that, and then the TXIX is going to be 0. And then the amount of Lovelace is right there. Copy that. Toss it in our transaction there. IOHK, the foundation misspelled amount there. How embarrassing for them to have missed that one M. No, it really doesn't matter. All right. Where's my terminal? There it is. Paste that in there. Oh, that's right. We need to set the variables again from the minting process. So let's go ahead and make sure those are set. I think those are the variables that we want, right? I think so. I'm like relatively certain. So echo address, policy ID, token name 1, token name 2. So I'm pretty sure token name 1 equals let's just check, because maybe the variables are set already. Maybe I save them down. I don't think so, though. Yeah, see, there's nothing in there. Now, I'm pretty sure the token name... Yet this is like creating that... I don't think we need this whole section. I think what we need is the actual 16. But is this the recovery for it? Or is this the... I can't remember. I think this is the token name. And then this is the policy ID. Let's find out. Policy ID should be in here somewhere, right? There it is. Okay, so no, this is the policy ID. Yeah, that's the policy ID. And then this is the actual encrypted name, I believe, of the token. The asset ID, I should say. But the token name... Yeah, I think, okay. I think I got it. That's token name 1. Then go back to my terminal, wherever it is. It's token name 1, and I believe this is token name 2. At least that's the asset ID. I could be wrong about this, so we'll find out soon. And then the then we got a, so echo address. What address is that? That's not receiving address, is it? Or it might be receiving address. Here, let's find out. Address equals the payment address. Okay, yeah. That's our we don't need that. Address equals. Morning, MC. How you doing? It's afternoon where I am. On the east coast of the U.S. It's about 2:30 where I am. See, we need to grab our payment address, so let's go ahead and do that. Back here. And then we need, what's the last thing that we need it to echo correctly? I think it's the policy ID, right? Yep. Where are you from, MC? You from the US or somewhere else? Policy ID equals. Grab the policy ID here. Okay, this should work. I think. We'll find out. Alright, I'm going to copy that. Throw it in here. Now let's go ahead and copy this command again, see if everything checks out. Okay, I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's how we're supposed to do it. Because the only thing that I'm concerned about is I believe the base 16 encoded. So I think that's the base 16 encoded token name. I'm not positive. San Diego, okay. My parents are actually coming out to visit San Diego soon. Forget what they're doing out there. I think they're visiting some museums, going to some nice restaurants. Do you have any restaurant or tourist recommendations for San Diego that I can pass along? So I think that worked. What's up, Darian? Thanks for tuning in, brother. You guys have any questions for me I could answer about stake pool or Cardano? Love to hear them. Let's see. I'm going to leave 0 in here. I think this is how we do it. Or why don't we leave one? We'll leave one token in the wallet. Oh, I see what they're doing here. Okay. Let me fix that. In fact, no problem, MC. Take your time. 6, 7, 8. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. Let's send all of that token and then none of token name 2. Actually, let's send 1 of token name 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I think we got that right. No, let's stick with this. Stick with this. Copy that, toss that in the terminal. Ooh, looks like I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Unexpected plus. What is the plus unexpected? In what command? And TX out. Which one? Let's compare these. Should not be unexpected. Maybe if I combine those like that. Let's give that a shot. Build the raw transaction this way. Nope, still problems. Unexpected plus. I think it's this plus that it's talking about, but I'm not positive. I mean, it could be any of these. This receiver plus output policy name. Oh, maybe it was that space. Was it the space? I think it was the space. Yeah, maybe. No, still something wrong. If I just remove that. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I just do this. Okay, let's try that. Because I don't think we even need to document the other ones since we're sending everything out of it. Damn it. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? What do you guys think? What is wrong with this transaction? Why is it failing to build? I mean, what will happen if I just copy paste the traditional command, the full command? It's still giving us an issue. Why is the plus unexpected? Like, I don't understand that. And which plus is it? Oh, wait a minute. Do we even have echo receiver underscore output? Oh, there's nothing there. We have the receiver though, right? Echo. That's our problem. We haven't set the parameters for receiver or receiver output. I thought I did this before. Did I set this? I thought for sure I set that parameter. Or am I spelling receiver wrong? I'm spelling receiver wrong. Switzerland, Darian. I've always wanted to visit Switzerland. I mean, it might sound cliche, but I've seen the Swiss Alps in videos and pictures, and I've always wanted to do a little bit of hiking, maybe take a gondola. It's a beautiful country. And your crypto laws are a lot better than the crypto laws here in the States, so I'm a little bit jealous. Well, and that's how I started Darian too. I started in March of last year, of 2021, just mining casually. And then I started doing this stuff with the Cardano stake pool and minting assets, and just kind of dove into the deep end. And I find it pretty darn fun. So echo receiver output. I think I'm doing that wrong too. Let's see. What's happening here? Let's go ahead and try this again. Paste that in there. The fee is going to be 0. We did this before. We put this in there. Oh, you know what? I'm sure. I'm sure. once things start opening up a little bit again, my fiance and I plan to do a lot of traveling in Europe. I want to go to France first, Paris, see some museums, maybe explore some of the chateaus on the Loire Valley, and then Switzerland's up in the top 3 there. I think I really want to go to Paris, but then I think Switzerland's my number 2 spot there. I really want to visit. Do you have any travel tips anywhere that I would need to go as a tourist? Man, this is so annoying. Okay. Let's try this again. Paste that in there. This is our receiving address. Oh, I don't need that. Oh yeah, Germany's up there. There's a on the French-German border. There's a town called Strasbourg that I really want to see too. Just look at that, Strasbourg, Germany. Or no, it's actually in France. Yeah, what a beautiful city, man. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get over to France to see the Notre Dame before the fire. My girlfriend at that time visited it like months before that fire broke out, so she's lucky that she got to see it in all its glory. Wonder what the I mean, man, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, I wonder how the rebuilding efforts are going on the Notre Dame Cathedral. I know they had like a few different like designs that they wanted to potentially like go with. There were some like really modern ones that were getting some pushback, but yeah, I haven't set my parameters right, so let's fix that. Don't need that. Right over by Strasbourg, really? I didn't know Switzerland was like bordered that area. That's really cool. Yeah, I just like want to walk around that town with like a beer. He's super nice. I think, yeah, maybe I set this parameter incorrectly. I mean, we could start from scratch and mint some new tokens if it's any easier, but I'd rather go through the learning experience than not have to go through it again. I don't need the money sign though. I think I need the, oh, I needed the quotations and I didn't do that on my original command. I think that's what my problem was. There we go. Okay. So we got the token name parameters down. Now if we do echo token name 1. Maybe I'm not doing the echo command right. Let's try this. Let's try that. Put in parentheses or quotations. Oh, that's our wrong address, actually. We need the payment address. Oopsie. Okay, we got that down now, and then there's one more command that needed to be the policy ID. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need the quotations. I think that is what was throwing us off here. Let's grab that policy ID. Paste that in there. Okay. Okay, those all work. They look the same as before, but okay, we need the TX hash too. So let's go ahead, grab that from the terminal again, just for good measure. No, I think we set that one right. Yeah, we set that one correctly. All right, I think our parameters are set correctly now. Grab this. Paste that in there. Did we do our receiver right though? Let's make sure we did our receiver right. Yeah, it's in the parentheses. And why is the receiver output that number? Maybe I didn't put that number correctly here. Receiver, can't spell receive, underscore output. Where did we set this parameter? There it is. Yeah, that's not the right parameter. That would be if I hadn't already sent tokens, right? I believe so. So let's go ahead and set that parameter correctly now. What's supposed to be in the receiver output? Minimum of 188 of the foreign address we can also. Okay. Gotcha. No, I think the receiver output's set correctly. Let's try to build the transaction again. Let's see if this works. I'm just going to alter it, but... Okay. Got a problem, but a different type of problem. Invalid argument. It's a space where there shouldn't be a space. And what part of the command? Wait, what? No CLI, transaction builder. In the first line of that command, there's an extra space? Let's try bringing these in. That is weird. Unexpected plus again. Where's the darn unexpected plus? Which line? Which TX out? Is it this one or that one? This is strange. Maybe I was copying the wrong command. Let's find out. Nope. Let's find out. Maybe if okay, I can narrow this down. Here's how I'll narrow it down to figure out where the problem is. I'm just going to take it line by line. So is this the one? Gets stuck at this section. Missing out file. Okay, wait. Maybe if we do this, it'll tell us something different. Okay, so it's a second TX outline. And I'm guessing it's this plus. I mean, output. Do we even have an output? I don't think we have an output parameter set. Echo output. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. So I forgot about that parameter. I think we narrowed down our problem, guys. Why does this just say output? This should be, it shouldn't be. Maybe we originally set this so output would be also receiver output, but like why? There it is. Okay. Ah, oh, we found it. Okay. All right. I think we got it now. Let's give it a shot. There we go. All right. I love figuring out stuff like this. You kind of feel like an idiot sometimes when the solution is so simple. Let's see. Okay, so instead of building that transaction, we want to build a different type of transaction. We want to send all of our tokens. So let's go back up to our balance. Let's just grab the balance again. We already have that there. So that's the amount of Lovelace we have. That's the amount of Lovelace. Okay. So we want to send all of token 1 out. So this is going to end up being 0. And all of token 2 is going to stay in here. Let's do that. All right. Making progress. Slowly but surely. All right, so we built it. Oh man, I need a mod to get this guy out of here. Oh no, I don't have a mod. I don't have a mod online. I'm gonna have to go on myself and get this guy out. See ya, buddy. So I thought we had all our parameters. The binary file, the protocol. Oh, we need to direct the file path. That's simple. So where's the protocol.json? That's, see, you can see how it says open binary file. It does not exist. The protocol.json does exist, but I need to find where it is. There it is. Just grab the properties, grab the parent folder, put a slash there, paste it in. Easy peasy. Now I expect this command to actually work. Beautiful. I think we already set this parameter above, but let's line these up, make sure that this is identical. Build raw. Out file. Yeah, this is duplicated. Yep. Update the transaction. Paste that in there. Okay. Now we need to sign it. Does not exist. Gotta direct the file path again. Which one is it? Let's jam out to this. The song is so fire. Transaction signed. All right, let's see if it works. The question is, do we send it to the right receiving address? Or did I mess up my parameters before? That should be the right address. Check our data list, see if it's synced yet. Data list's only 93% synced. It's gonna take a little bit longer for this those tokens to show up, but I'm sure they will. In the meantime, let's mint some NFTs. Let's figure that out. We'll leave you guys with the music for a minute. Just a moment here, guys. Man, I hope this Daedalus syncs. I should have synced it overnight. Synced it, sunked it. Okay, let's move on with NFT minting. So there should be a, yeah, here it is. And all these links are in the description box below, by the way. So I've never done this before, so we're gonna figure it out together here. Looks like we need to do some metadata, policy ID. Time locking, prerequisites, set up. All right, let's get started. Build a directory here. You know what, let's minimize this terminal, just open up a fresh one. We could just clear out the prior one, but okay. Grab my text file. I might need the balance, so we'll leave that. Paste that in there. What should we name our NFT? What's something funny we could name our NFT? I don't know, we'll just name it BBC for Black Bear Crypto. And then we're going to create one of them, no fees. Okay. I need an IPFS hash. Okay. That's easy. Is there one that's suggested on here? Let's see if Ravenclaws has. Yep. Ravenclaw's still. Oh, their server's down. That's too bad. IPFS generator. Man, there's usually one that. I don't know how to do this part myself. I'm sure I could figure it out with enough time, but don't really want to. I've used one of these before, but I can't find it. What's up, Caveman? Thanks for tuning in, man. Here, let me mod you up. Let me mod you up, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. We're trying to mint some NFTs right now, and I'm looking for an IPFS system to upload them. There's one on that Ravenclaws used to have. You know those guys who are building a Ravencoin mining pool or attempting to? But their server's down right now. Like, see, this Ravenclaws.com, they have a uploader, but the server's not there. Is Ravenclaws even up right now? Yeah, see, that's down. I know Cryptic Wizardry. They're involved with Ravenclaws. Maybe they have one too. I wonder how this project's going to turn out. I'd really like to get that open sourcing for Ravencoin pools. I want to run one. I just don't know how to code it from scratch. I don't have the time. You ever minted an NFT, Caveman? Do you have a suggestion for an IPFS uploader? I'm like, can't find one on Google right now. Wait, here we go. There we go. Okay, I found one. You know what? I want to change the name of our NFT. I'm going to make our NFT... We're going to make it Caveman. We're going to make a Caveman NFT. This is a Cardano NFT, actually. I'm minting it from my own relay node. So you can see, I'm actually like, usually when you make an NFT, people just use like third-party resources. And then they like pay a fee to whoever's running the actual node to generate the NFT. What I'm doing is I'm actually the person running the node creating the NFT themselves. So you can see I got my node up here running. So I've already minted tokens. Now we're trying to do get involved in the NFT side of things with the image involved as well. Yeah, it's getting a little wild, but we'll figure it out. So let's see. Let's find a good caveman image. Should we use the Geico caveman? The classic caveman? All right, let's save that image. Where'd it go? Is it going to be in downloads maybe? Yeah, here it is. All right. So now we need to upload it to this. Is the drag and drop going to work? I have no idea what this does. I have no idea what any of that does. Let's see. Okay, we got the hat. This isn't actually uploading it and spitting out the hash, though. Well, there's a hash. Is this gonna work? I have literally no idea. Okay, let's just give it a shot. We got to put the hash in. This might not work. We'll find out. Okay, and then let me go back to the guide here. So I think yep. I think we got it. Let's put it in there. Let's set our parameters there. Let's generate some keys. Generate the address. Yeah, fix that parameter up. Oh, I need to fund the address. Okay. I wonder if I can just send Testnet. This is like a Testnet, Cardano Testnet faucet. Here it is. We want the ADA. Okay, let's grab the address now. So this is from our tokens, but this is our NFT folder. So we got our payment address here. We're gonna copy that. Toss it in there. We don't need an API key. Select the buses. All right, let's fund that address. Parsing address failed. Invalid network discrimination on address. Testnet, but got mainnet. Did I not set the parameters right to set this to testnet? I think that is probably what I did. Token name, real token name. Oh, I submitted on the main net like a doofus. Like a doofus. Okay, here. I think I can just fix that. If I go back to this portion. Text here. Paste that in there. Oh, file payment address. We're going to do. This doesn't have any suggestions on Testnet. That's weird. Hopefully it's possible to mint NFTs on Testnet. Should be possible. I don't know why it wouldn't be. All right. Paste that in there. Beautiful. Let's make sure. Okay. Let's reset that parameter. Okay, so we got a new payment address now. It's on Testnet. Okay. Now, go back to NFT. Payment address. Reload that. Okay. Here we go. This should work now. Let's fund that address. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to check to see if the funds were received. So let's go ahead. If test instead of the token address, we're going to check our NFT address. Now, it might take a minute or two to receive these funds. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything has been received just yet. We'll keep trying until we find them. So, Caveman, I don't know if you're still here. I meant to ask you about the apple tree situation with the Discord. I wasn't really clear on what happened with that. Did that somehow get like I think it was something about the mods, right? Like the mods got compromised or something like that. I joined the new one. Like the animated apple on the Discord server. It's pretty cool. Come on. Let's receive those funds, please. Oh, that's too bad. There we go. We received the Lovelace. Perfect. Ah, I see. That's too bad. But I'm glad you got things up and running again. Hey, you've done pretty well with marketing yourself. Your channel's doing really, really well, Caveman. Have you broken through 4K subs yet? Looks like you're at 3.2. Don't drink and mine. I don't think I was able to reach that one or attend that live stream, but I watched a little bit of it afterwards. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we should. I've done some collabs with Mining Office. I'd love to do some collabs with more people on Crypto Kingdoms as well, and Apple Tree. Yeah, I wonder if there's been a because of, mining profitability going down. I wonder if that's like affecting like viewers and subscribers, like more new people getting interested in the space, because as mining was on its like kind of bull run and things were really, really profitable. Yeah, dude, I'd love to come on next time. That looked like a fun live stream. Okay, so we got our Lovelace in here. Let's go ahead and get to the next step. I think we're almost ready to mint. So we have, this is the right one, right? Minting NFTs. I know. You might have seen my prior video. I live in Maine, and the electric rates in January went from 16 cents a kilowatt hour to over 30 cents a kilowatt hour. So I didn't have a ton of GPUs. I still had under a gigahash, but I had to sell off my 10 series because they're making like, 10 cents a day, the 1066 gigabytes. And it just didn't make sense to hold on to them anymore, especially because the GPUs were still selling at like inflated prices at like, I got about $350 a pop on eBay for those. Well, these things ebb and flow. If you look at, if you've looked at Red Panda Mining's videos, he made a video, like I think the first video on his channel, let's actually check, or at least the first video that he has still live is him. It's like a sad video about the bear market and how he had to shut off his miners and stuff. Let's go to his oldest. Yeah, shutting down all my mining rigs 3 years ago. Yeah, like look at this first video of his, only 6.1K views, but it's 3 years ago. It was when the bear market was taking over. Had to shut down all his mining rigs. But it just goes to show you like what persistence pays off, because he was still pumping out content back then. And I mean, look at these old videos, only like 900 views back here, and he just kept going, and now he's 207K, man. Enormous. He does a great job. So, persistence and consistency is key. Okay, sorry, I've lost my spot now. Did I generate the keys? I think I did. I generated the keys. Let's make sure the address parameter is saved down, because I think I was using another one. Oh, you know what? We actually need to fix that. It's not going to be just any payment address. It's got to be this one in the NFT folder. Yeah, MC. I've recently partnered with a company called DeFi Strategies. I'm serving as the chief technology officer there. Let's actually check out that site real quick. And my partner, let's see, I gotta find the About Us page. Yeah, my partner David, who recently just started making YouTube videos, I went to college with him, and he bought Ethereum and Bitcoin in 2017. He cashed out his stock and crypto or stock portfolios where he had like 10, 12 grand in there, and put them into Bitcoin and Ethereum primarily. And he held on to that all throughout the bear market, continued to buy more. And now the fund just exceeded, we closed last year at 1.4 million in assets under management. So he's able to do this full time. He took me on. I quit my corporate job. I'm doing this full time now. You can see me down here. So it's really just about persistence, believing long term in what we're doing, and good things will happen as long as you stay informed and keep on the good fight. So I appreciate you saying that, Caveman. I hope so too. I think again, this community is awesome. Just being able to like network with other creators and sort of build off each other. And one thing that I need to start doing more of, I do a lot of interaction with other creators in the space, but I really want to start having on like smaller creators, because I'm still the small guy, but like there's still like smaller fish out there that I think I could hopefully, generate some exposure for. So I really want to start networking with some of these guys who are just getting started, because this community has been so great to me, kind of collaborating with each other and trying to build our stuff together. And it's not like that in a lot of spaces around the community. Like, I'm not sure if you caught Red Fox Crypto's live stream with, oh God, I can't remember his channel name right now. He's the one with the gnome, Hobbyist Miner. He was talking about how he was trying to get in with the gaming space for a long, long time, and that space is hard to get into because it's so saturated. But also, it's very competitive. Like, creators don't collaborate with one another. And I think that's what I love so much about this crypto community and the mining community, is that creators are interacting with each other. They're being positive. They're growing communities through Discord channels and networking, these type of podcast long form content. So it's really good to see, and I'm just super happy to be a part of it. Let's make sure this parameter's set right. Let's go. I have too many tabs open now. Keep losing my spot. Okay, I funded the address. Need to export the parameters here. Let's not make the same mistake as before. Doing this on Testnet. And let's make sure I don't overwrite my previous .json file. Oh, I won't. I'm in the NFT folder. Yeah, that's true. I haven't checked my analytics much, but I have a friend who's doing gaming content. He's into this new game called Vampire Survivors. Here, let's check out his channel real quick. Bible Evolved, and he just started recently. And his channel's growing really fast. He started like a month ago. And he's got more impressions, more view time than me. He's got over 1 million impressions. He broke through that barrier today. I think in the gaming space, you really need to find like a niche. Like, you can't be playing one of these games that's already big, like a Fortnite or like a Halo or something like that. You need to find kind of a lane that hasn't already been paved and traveled yet. And I think that's sort of part of what he's doing. But we've compared analytics, and the audience is significantly younger in the gaming space than it is with the crypto space, for sure. Let's see here. Okay, we just did this. Let's create a policy. Generate a new set of key pairs. Only one signature allowed. Okay, what is this? Okay, your policy.script will look like that. Let's make sure. Do I have a policy.script yet? No, I don't have that yet. So I need to generate it. One second, guys. I'll be right back. The gamer influencers can influence or educate gamers, bring them over to crypto. Yeah, that's one thing that I've been thinking about. So I took a poll with my, let me check, actually. So I took a poll about whether I should post some gaming content on here, how people feel about it. And people want me to stick to crypto. I mean, a lot of people don't mind, but if 27% of my audience is saying that they want me to stick to crypto, I don't want to like turn off those people. So I was thinking about making like a Black Bear Gaming or some type of sub channel where I can, just casually stream some gaming content. I've been playing like Halo Infinite and some Vampire Survivors recently, just kind of whatever I feel like playing. And then, if it catches on, fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it'd be great to kind of bridge that gap. I think there is a lot of crossover in the gaming space to the financial technology space because, that was my foot in the door with like building computers and technology. I built my first computer back in, I believe it was 2016. Let me see. My mom actually sent me a a picture of that. Let me find it. I'll show you, MC. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Here it is. So I'll have to upload this somewhere, but like you can see this is me back in 2016 at my parents' house building my first computer, and I still have this thing downstairs. It's got a 2-core 4-thread processor. It's like an Intel Pentium Gold 1050 Ti in it. And the funny thing is, I built that computer for $315. And now the 1050 Ti alone will sell for like $275. So gaming was really my foot in the door with GPU mining because I was already interested in building computers and computer technology. And then GPU mining became my foot in the door with programming, coding, server administration. So it just makes sense that like people who are into gaming or into like building computers, there's some crossover there. And I was actually listening to Linus Tech Tips the other day. They have a great podcast, The WAN Show. If you're interested in like not only gaming technology but like really any like PC building, any type of computer technology or IT stuff, LTT does a great job. But the WAN Show podcast is awesome. I listen to it every week. And why'd I bring that up? They were talking about something. I can't even remember. Oh, they were talking about how they wanted to get into, because they've done some crypto mining content. They're talking about how they wanted to get more into the crypto space, but it offends gamers. Like, because gamers think that GPU mining is like the reason why prices are so inflated, and it's part of the reason, absolutely, that GPU prices are inflated, but it's not the entire reason. The trillions of dollars printed into the economy in the last couple of years probably have something to do with the inflated prices and the breakdown of supply chains. So there's a lot of reasons. Okay, back to NFTs now. We haven't gotten our policy.script yet for specific purpose. Set everything. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. I don't think I'm supposed to. Generate, instead of only defining a single, our script file needs to implement the following characteristics. I don't have a script file. We haven't generated one yet. So how am I supposed to, and then it's trying to echo the script. So like, to set everything at once, copy paste it, use this command. I don't know what JQ is. Let's just copy paste this in here, see if it works. I think it worked. Wait a minute, handshake error. What is JQ? Did it get stopped at, yeah, it got stopped at the JQ part. You need to have JQ installed to parse the tip correctly. But it doesn't tell me how to install JQ. Can I do sudo install JQ? Install JQ. There's another command that I need to put after that. Destination file. Let's check here. This is definitely not the right way that I'm supposed to be doing this. Wait a minute, here it is. In the first part of the command. Didn't we already do this? I thought we installed JQ when we built the node. Maybe there's like an update. You know what, let's stand. I got a new desk. It goes up. They put on one of the... I raised it too high. They put on... There's like a cable management tray under here, and they put it on the wrong way around. So my knees like crash into the cable management tray whenever I sit down. It kind of sucks. But I'll get it fixed. Okay, well, it looks like I already have JQ installed. So I don't understand how this is an issue. Let's try it again. Refuse node client v1. Is there... Oh, that's why. I have it set to mainnet like a Neanderthal. All right. What's your favorite kind of soda, MC? I'm drinking Barks root beer. I like a good root beer, and I like a good Coca-Cola, like a cherry Coke. Whew. Oh, you probably did, Linker. Thanks for tuning in. We are minting NFTs on the Cardano blockchain right now. So I have my... Let me show you what I'm up to. I have my relay node up and running here, and we just use that to mint tokens and send them to a dataless wallet. So here is our wallet instance here. It's still syncing with the blockchain, but the tokens will show up in this tab once the wallet's synced. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's pretty good. I'd say that's up there. It's in my top 3. Let's see, what else am I up to? Okay, so right now I am minting NFTs and trying to mint that NFT into a testnet dataless wallet as well. So here, I gotta change this. We're trying to troubleshoot the parameter here. You can see I had mainnet in there, and I need to change that to testnet, and now this command should work. Let's find out though. Fingers crossed. Oh, it went through successfully. Yeah, Linker, you probably saw me through the mining office shared a video that I made about open sourcing Ravencoin mining pools. And it's something that I'm not able to do from scratch. Like, I can't code this stuff from scratch, but I can certainly grab a GitHub repository and get a server up and running and maintain it. So I'm just sort of waiting for the open source to happen, and then I can run my own Ravencoin mining pool and then make guides so other people can do the same. Yeah, that was really awesome of Mining Office to share that video. And I appreciate you tuning in. Let's see here. So we did that command. Let's make sure we don't miss another mainnet. Okay, that worked. And then beautiful. Yeah, root beer is good. I don't think Barks is my favorite root beer though. I like A&W myself, or Mug. Although I can't even remember. I think A&W is my favorite because it's got more of like a vanilla flavor to it. I love it when it has that like twinge of vanilla, and I also like a little caffeine in my soda. The Barks is caffeine free, so. See, okay, we just did queried the slot and then run this command. I have no idea what this does. I don't know what this does either, but okay. Paste the JSON from above populated with your key hash and slot number into it. Oh God, I haven't used Nano for a while. Okay, I think we got this. Homebrewed root beer. Wow. I didn't even know you could homebrew root beer. Yeah, so that's one thing that Ravencoin has that I think Cardano could use is the asset system, like in the Ravencore wallet where you can just click a button to generate a token or to generate an NFT is really, really cool. And in order to do that on Cardano, we need to go through this process where we're actually inputting commands into the terminal. And one thing that I was thinking about trying to do is to create a user interface. Like I've been looking at some Python guides on creating like a simple GUI that like an overlay for a relay node, so it can act as a wallet but also generate tokens, and it will automatically like calculate the minimum fee and do what the Ravencore wallet does. Because honestly, the Ravencore wallet it's worse in some ways than Daedalus, but Daedalus really needs a function to mint tokens and to burn them and to manage them. And that's something that Ravencoin has. And if we can get the mining pool code open sourced for Ravencoin, I think that will create a lot of positive price pressure, or a lot of positive pressure on the price of Ravencoin. Because right now, I think the main factor holding us back, holding Ravencoin back, is the fact that the hash rate is so centralized. I mean, two miners having 46, 47% of the net hash on a semi-regular basis. I mean, how do we expect the chain to grow that's still gets centralized like that? And I think Ravencoin's got a lot of good things, like good protocols where it has the ASIC resistant algorithm, so it kind of puts GPU miners at the forefront. and it also had the fair launch, no pre-mine. But the problem with having no pre-mine and taking no, like the developers not taking any tokens for themselves at launch, is that they don't have any capital to reinvest back into their own chain. Like with Cardano, they took coins at launch, and what they're doing, they created a Cardano Foundation that creates financial incentive for people to exhibit good behavior and develop projects on chain. Like one example is the IOHK delegation. I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, delegation. So like for stake pool operators, they incentivize these things like people creating educational content, only having a single pool operating, a pool that donates to charity, that has positive mission statements. They put those things at the forefront. And what they do is every quarter they select 4 stake pools that exhibit this good behavior, and then delegate 15 million Cardano to them, which can be absolutely life-changing for a stake pool operator. And if the community can sort of build some of these things on Ravencoin, and it is up to the community because again the developers don't have any capital, the Ravencoin Foundation doesn't have any money to do this. If we can put together some sort of decentralized treasury system or something that will incentivize people to build projects on chain, incentivize people to open source code that will be for the benefit of the network. I think those types of things are really when we're going to see some spectacular growth. And if we can get those things and position ourselves for when Ethereum goes proof of stake, I think it's going to have a really, really big impact. And I could see Ravencoin going to, a $15, $20 billion market cap. I can see it going $1 and beyond. So, let me see. MC writes, maybe not homebrew, but small and pops that make root beer at home, small business. They got them in the local markets. That's cool. I've wanted to brew my own beer before. That's something that I thought would be really cool. There's a lot of good breweries. I live near Portland, Maine, and there's a lot of great breweries in that area. Let me see. There's one that I really like called Bissell Brothers. Yeah, if you guys ever make it up to Maine, you got to check out Bissell Brothers. They are, let's see, this is right at Thompson's Point. Yeah, so this like a venue here where they do like live music and stuff sometimes, and then it overlooks like the harbor, and then they have like outdoor seating and stuff. But if you're ever in the Portland area, you could just stop by, grab yourself a couple 4-packs of Bissell Brothers. That is a really good beer. What's another one? If you go to Vermont, like Burlington, Vermont has this heady topper. Yeah. This beer is so good. So if you visit Burlington, Vermont, pick up some heavy topper. If you visit Portland, Maine, would definitely recommend some Bissell Brothers. Let's get off that page. I'm excited for the future of Ravencoin too, Linker. But we do have some problems to work through, and if we solve the problems, which I think we can, then I think the future is really bright for the project. There's some really positive growth factors for the chain, and I like the way that it's set up like Bitcoin. Like the halvings are on the same schedule as Bitcoin. It's on a very, very similar algorithm. I believe it's actually a fork of Bitcoin, if I'm not mistaken. I think Ravencoin, the blockchain, is a fork of Bitcoin. All right. They also said the blockchain's open source, but I haven't checked out the code for that. I wonder if I could start a cryptocurrency. If I could found a blockchain. I might have to look into that just for fun. If I could create a fork of Ravencoin, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, back to coding now. We don't need the assets one open. Okay, we need to add this type of stuff in, and it said we need to populate them, the key hash and your slot number. So the slot number, what is our slot number? Oh, I need to go back. There's a slot number. But I think we're already kind of past that. So let me refresh that. That's 188. Okay. So we're going to copy that down into there. Oops. What is happening? Okay. There we go. Okay. And then the next one, we need the key hash. Where's our key hash? There it is. Copy that. Paste. All right. Yeah, it is the same halving schedule, MC. I think it's literally Bitcoin, except they just tweaked the algorithm so, like, to prevent ASICs. I think it's like almost exactly the same thing. And then they have those wallets too. Yeah, dude, I would love to run a Ravencoin mining pool, man. I don't even want to make, like, I don't need to make any money off of it. I'll just leave it as 0% fee. Maybe eventually I could set it at like a 1% fee, but use the fees as like that treasury, like a decentralized treasury, where like I could use it to like, or the community could like vote on how that money is used, how the fees are like reinvested back into either the project or reinvested back into the blockchain in some way. So that's a cool idea. There's a lot of great things that could happen with open source mining pools, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. But if cryptic wizardry can come through, I know they said, here, let's take a look before I continue. Cryptic wizardry had a yeah, so they're saying that they've just announced that their pools are ready to go now, but they've launched it a few times and then taken it back because the stratum's not right. Like, let's look at the block difficulty. Okay, average luck in the last 16 blocks, 94%. That's not bad. Average luck for all blocks, 50%. I don't think that's good. I think that's not great, is it? That's luck, not difficulty. So, okay, so they've actually found 4,000 blocks. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. They're finding blocks. So, yesterday they found one. I don't know what this means. I don't know what the difficulty is there. Either way, they're saying they're like ready. But I'm not exactly sure. Their code, I've tried it before. I think it only works on like a Raspberry Pi, which, you know, if I could run it off a Raspberry Pi, I'll definitely do it. But for a server where there's like potentially hundreds or thousands of miners participating, I'm not sure if a Pi is going to do it. Like, that sounds like something you need. It'd be better to have like 64 gigabytes of RAM, like a Threadripper processor. Oh, dude, I would build the best server for our mining pool. If it makes sense. I mean, if you don't need that much, I guess. If you just need a Pi, I'll just do it off a Pi. But I want to build like a sick server. Get a Threadripper in there with like 32 cores. 64 gigs of RAM. I'd use like a Cat6 Ethernet cable. I need to upgrade my upload, like my internet speed here, because I'm just using the standard internet. But if I could like upgrade, because I think I only have like a 1 megabit upload or something like that. But if I can upgrade that, and if it would help the pool too, then that's something to consider. Something cool about Cardano actually is the relay node. So like running a stake pool. I'll show you guys my pool, just for reference. So people run relay nodes, not just out of like their own house, but they run them from data centers, and that's what I'm doing too. So you can see that I have 3 relay nodes in total, 2 of which are run out of my house. And then I don't live in Buxton, by the way. And then the other one's in Berlin. So I'm using what's called an SSH, or a secure shell, and I generated a key pair, which you put into the data center, and then you have one on your computer. They connect and verify each other, and that creates a secure channel between like my primary workstation here and the server that's over in Berlin, Germany. So I created a relay node there, and the advantage of that is that that relay node is closer to other block producers on the Cardano blockchain. So that kind of gets first dibs. Like, it's the first of my relay nodes to be aware that a block is finished being minted on one of those block producers over there in Germany. And then that will send that information back to my block producer in my house. So that way my producer can be ready for the next slot leader check. And the less missed slot leaders that you have with Cardano, the better chance that you have of actually producing a block. In Anonymous Miners Discord, there's a guy who made his own RTM pool and is using pies. Yeah, I would love it if I could figure out, like, there's no good open source code. I mean, maybe what I need to do, so with Cryptic Wizardry, let's see, I can find their GitHub. I'm not going to look for it right now, but Cryptic Wizardry's GitHub has something that would probably work on a Pi. So maybe I could just buy a Raspberry Pi and give it a shot. But if possible, I'd love to run one of these off LTS, because like on a Pi, you're using the ARM processor or ARM processor infrastructure. So it kind of limits your ability to upgrade your hardware and kind of future-proof things. Yeah, my pool just hit its 3rd block, which means we have produced the block that gets added to the Cardano blockchain permanently. I don't know why, that seems just super cool to me. That the servers that I'm running in my basement are processing the transactions of the Cardano blockchain and have permanently added 3 full blocks to the chain that will never be changed. They're immutable. So, really, really cool. All right, back to minting. Where were we? Oh yeah, we need to nano this. Wait, why am I nanoing this? Can't I just go into it? There it is. The hell is this? Did I do it too much? Yeah, I think I screwed up that JSON. Here, let's copy this. I think they say to nano it because if you're using an SSH, you can't like jump into documents like this. Okay, let's go ahead and check the slot number again, just so don't get hung up on that. Insert the slot. I don't think I need a comma. Insert the key hash. Copy that into here. Now, save it down. Okay. Here, now. Okay, it wants me to do this command just to... Wait a minute, I don't need to do that. I've already done that. Oh, that was the wrong hash that I inserted in there. I'll fix it in a second. Okay, we'll copy that. And then we gotta go back to our script here. Put that in there. Man, I don't know why, but this horn from this music, it almost reminds me of like RuneScape. Doesn't that remind you of RuneScape music a little bit? Here. Like sea shanty? Yeah, man. And if we can get these pools open source, I'll make guides, really detailed guides on how to make your own pool. I'll put guides on my website too, like text guides, video guides. Hell, I could build the pools and then like sell them wholesale from the site too. I mean, I just want more people running pools on Ravencoin. If we can do that, that blockchain's gonna blow up, I think. All right. That's good. We already generated the slot. No, we have that. We don't need that. Paste. Slot number. Yeah, we already did this. Man, this guide's kind of confusing. Okay. Save the location of the script into a variable as well. Okay, we'll do that. Do that, and then, what's the other thing I need to do? Slot number. Perfect. All right. Last step is to generate the policy ID. Looks like we're getting towards the end here. Make sure this isn't on mainnet. Paste. Okay. Paste. All right. Policy ID needs to go into here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oops, I don't need to save that. Caveman. This NFT is dedicated to MC. We'll do, well, that makes more sense to put Caveman Mining and then MC. Who else has been in my chat? I'll just say Caveman Mining and MC for hanging out on stream today. Perfect. All right. Say caveman 1. Or we'll say caveman. Let's say caveman. ID image. What's the? I don't know about that metadata hash that we generated earlier. Hopefully it works. Not too sure about that one. Do we need to put anything in the image there? It doesn't. Well, I appreciate it, MC. And I appreciate you too, Caveman. Let's see here. We're almost done. Almost done generating this. The image value of the IP hash is set to the prefix. Okay, so I literally need... There is no way that the thing I generated before worked, right? Because I had the hash, right? Where's that? What did I generate before? Yeah, here it is. Saying the hash is that. So it's, I mean, no chance. No chance. I don't know if that's how it works, though, in the URL bar. Who the heck knows? Here, I'll be right back, guys. I have no idea how this uploader works. I've used one and created a Ravencoin NFT before, but it wasn't this uploader. Let me get the tunes back.
Your personal guide to the world of country music. Sign up for YouTube Music Premium and get 1 free month.
Looked like all that worked. All right. Ah, crap. Here we gotta go back to the native assets one. I lost my testnet number. Here it is. Okay, put the TX hash in. Sorry, I'm doing part of this off monitor. Parameters are set. Oh, I think maybe altering that before to say nice things about you guys may have thrown me off. Let's see. Let's fix the metadata. Let's try that command again. Oh, I'm a dingus. Okay. Okay, I figured it out, I think. Beautiful. Okay, that worked. Change our output here. Okay, we got Maddox.raw. Sign the transaction. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Is it going to accept our NFT? Transaction submit error. Okay. Oh, I took too much time, guys. The slot number locked, I think. Damn it. I think we can just build the transaction again, though. Good news is our dataless wallet is almost synced, so we'll be able to see those tokens show up soon. Oh, thanks, Marie. Yeah, it feels nice to be able to stand. I'm like on the computer so much of the day that like being hunched or sitting, it wears on you. So right now what I'm trying to figure out, I think we can pick it up from here. Try it again. You get mainnet out of there though. Create a new policy. Just overwrite it. Oh, we don't need to create a new folder. Whoops. Just need to create new policy IDs and key pairs. We don't need to do that. Oh, I didn't add 1,000 to it. Maybe it just tells you there and doesn't actually do it in the code. That's probably where I went wrong. We'll see. I'm still also not sure about the actual image. So maybe this will be an imageless NFT. At least until I get that figured out. I don't think it would prevent me from actually minting though. I don't see why it would. Okay, I need to add 1,000 to the slot number. That's what it's telling me. I didn't do that last time. Paste. 10,000 they said. So 1, 2, 3. Change that to a 2. Did I do that right? Yep. Okay, and then the key hash 2. Right? Or no? That's my key hash. The fee to cancel a listing on eBay? Is this eBay MC that you're talking about? eBay's charging you $180 to cancel the listing? You might have recourse to that, MC. Let me know what like the situation is. Give me some details. Because I'm pretty knowledgeable in the area of consumer protection and claims. So, you know, if you cancel the listing and then they automatically charge you $178, then that might be a situation where you can put in a chargeback claim or something like that. eBay, wow. Do you already have funds in eBay, or are they like charging your credit card? Like, did they make you accept like those terms when you when you canceled the sale? Did they make you accept any terms, or did it just like automatically charge your card? Because if they didn't make you go through a process where you like accepted the transaction and they just did that without you knowing. I'm trying to figure out this error now. Syntax error in script, error in JSON list file value. Well, this is, we haven't, they take out ACH now. So they're pulling it direct from your bank account. I would, honestly, I would dispute that transaction unless they like go into your bank account and see if you can dispute the transaction with your bank or your credit card carrier or your debit card, whatever account that is. Unless they had you like go through like a thing where they're like, we're going to charge you this if you cancel, and then you clicked accept, then you might be kind of up a creek. But if they just did that, or if they did that after you canceled the sale, then that might be something that you can win a dispute for. Okay, what is going on with this error? Script file.policy script. What is this doing? So I'm generating the policy ID. I mean, let's see. Can I just delete the current policy ID? Is that the problem? No? Didn't think that would be the problem. See what happens when we go into the nano this. Is this a valid JSON file? Or why does it look like this? Shouldn't look like that. Should not look like that. Why does it look like that? That's policy.script. That's not what shows up there. That's really weird. Here, let me try this. If I copy this from the nano, copy that, exit out, paste, save that down. What happens now? No problem, MC. I hate using eBay. I'm trying not to use them anymore. they've been pulling too much crap where it's like, oh, we can't give you a payout until you verify this thing, and then I verify the thing, and then I still don't get the payout. It's like, what's going on here? I'll tell you what, MC, I'm planning on making some guides. Like right now, me streaming this is like me figuring out how to do this. So in the future, I'm going to be making some more abbreviated guides on how to do these things, how to mint NFTs, how to mint the tokens. So I will make a more like abbreviated video, because this is just me hours like rambling about different stuff, but also like trying to figure out how to do this on my own, and like troubleshooting a bunch of stuff. So once I get it figured out and kind of down to a science, I'll make some pretty good guides, and they should be easy to follow. There's some decent guides out there right now, but I think there's some nuances that could be tapered down a little bit. Okay, what is going on with this policy ID thing, though? Don't understand what's going on. You know what? Maybe we try the NFT minting another day, because right now this isn't working. But as you can see with the tokens, now that this dataless wallet is totally synced, you can see that we have 10 million of the tokens that we sent to ourselves from our prior. You can see it's the asset name is Ernie. That's Ernie for my robot vacuum. In fact, let me go get him. This is Ernie. He's a good boy. Vacuums my house automatically. Let's see if I open my door, but my cat's gonna run right in here. Yeah, look at him. He's hungry. I've been streaming for a while. Oh. Here he is. He's been meowing at my door. And he knows he's not allowed up on this desk, but tries to jump up anyways. So, I'm gonna put him down. Better not jump up here. Don't do it. So I think I'm going to, yeah, my two pets, my vacuum and then my actual pet, my cat here. It's actually not even my cat, technically. He's like part-time, my cat. Belongs to my fiance's parents, and they're on a trip right now, so I'm taking care of the bugger. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna finish up the stream now. We've been streaming for a while. It's been, how long has it been? 2.5 hours. So, but as you can see at the beginning of the stream, we sent those tokens. Now we can see them in the dataless wallet, that they were in fact received. So, success there, but we're still figuring out the NFT minting and the IPFS hash and that sort of thing. But we will figure it out in a later stream. And again, I will be making some abbreviated guides on how to do this stuff. Get down. I will be making some abbreviated guides on how to mint the tokens, how to mint NFTs, how to set up your own relay node, and I'm also going to be doing a how to set up your own stake pool guide, because I'm, again, with like the IOHK delegation and trying to kind of catch the attention of some of the developers over there at Cardano. I really want to put together a nice library of educational content, things that will help other people create a stake pool and do things on chain. So, no. I'm trying to block him from jumping up on my desk. All right. No. Stop it. All right, I got to deal with this, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. MC, you're the best. And I'll talk to you all really, really soon. Peace out.